Welcome to unit number 9. Time to keep on progressing with our English. Here are today's topics. The noun phrase, adjectives and nouns acting as adjectives. How to talk about time and dates. Verbs to talk about victory and money. Vocabulary related to sports and vocabulary related to being at home. Parts of a business meeting. And, as always, I'll give you some pronunciation tips and new expressions to sound like a native speaker. It looks promising, right? Let's start with lesson 1. When you speak English, there are a few things that are useful to know. In this lesson, we're going to talk about some of them, so don't miss it. It's important for you and quite fun too, I promise. Pay attention and listen carefully. This is a car. This is a blue car. This is a new blue car. This is your sister's new blue car. Do you see how the noun car becomes more and more complex? When we have a noun that goes with some more words that give information about it, we have a noun phrase. Okay. Let's start with the basics. What is a phrase? A phrase is a group of words that make sense by itself, without a verb. A noun phrase is a group of words that consists of a noun, which is the most important word of the group, and one or more words that give information about that noun. Complicated? Don't worry. Have a look at these examples of noun phrases. Your sister, that beautiful landscape, an Irish song, 5 broken boxes. A noun phrase can work as the subject of the sentence or as the object that goes after the verb, like this. This old photo is too blurry. The noun phrase is this old photo, and it is the subject of the sentence. But now look at this sentence. She loves Indian cuisine. Here, the noun phrase is Indian cuisine, and it's the object of the sentence. We can even have noun phrases working as the subject and the object in a sentence. For example, that rock group sells many records. Do you see it? There are 2 noun phrases in this sentence. In English, some nouns qualify other nouns. For example, a chocolate biscuit, a chicken curry, a gold watch, a horror film, a radio station, a recipe book. We can also put more than one noun before another noun, like this. A kitchen decoration magazine. A garden coffee table. Notice how these are all nouns, not even one adjective. But, of course, we can use adjectives too in noun phrases. For example, an extremely big dog, a beautiful Gothic cathedral, a boring poetry book. Okay, Things can get a bit complicated when we decide to put more than just one adjective. Which order should we follow? For example, is it a small red car or a red small car? Which one sounds better? In English, we like to have an order for things. Yes, we do. So, we say a small red car. In general, this is the order we follow. First, we put those adjectives that express opinion. Then, adjectives that indicate size. Then, adjectives that indicate shape. Then, age, colour, nationality, and material. Okay, don't panic. It's not common to find more than 3 adjectives together. Let's see some examples with several adjectives. That fantastic old red car. A big Turkish silk carpet. These amazing black iron sculptures. Okay, now you know what noun phrases are. We use them all the time. We'll be able to practice them in the future, that's for sure.
Hi Natalie, hi everyone.
Oh, hi Alicia.
Sorry to interrupt. I just wanted to ask for a favour.
You want to ask me for a favour?
No, them. Guys, you have to do me this favour. Always remember that in English, the adjective goes before the noun or the noun phrase. Always.
Ah yes, well said. Thank you, Alicia.
And remember too that in English, adjectives don't change their form. No feminine, no masculine, no singular or plural forms.
Yes, that's true. Thanks for the reminder. Alicia.
Always. It couldn't be easier, really.
Yes, you're right. Thank you, Alicia. A very useful reminder.
You're welcome.
She really wants you to improve your English. Okay, enough of noun phrases. Let's talk about the time. In English, when we need to know if we are early or late, we ask, "What's the time, please?" And how do we answer? With it's. It's 8 o'clock, for example. In the UK, we don't usually say it's 19:30. For us, the day has 2 sections, before 1200 hours and after 1200 hours, or what we call noon. And we use the abbreviations AM and PM. That comes from Latin, ante meridiem and post meridiem. If I say, call me at 7:35 p.m., I mean, call me at 19:35 hours. Okay, this was the easy way to talk about the time. There is another one that is a bit more complicated, but not too much, don't worry. Look at this clock. Clocks have 2 hands, right? One for hours and one for minutes. For the right half, we use past, and for the left half, we use to. When the big hand is pointing to the 12, we say it's o'clock. When the big hand is pointing to the 3, we say it's quarter past, because a quarter of the hour has passed. So if the small hand is pointing to the 8 and the big one is pointing to the 3, it's 8:15. When the big hand is pointing to the 6, we say it's 1/2 because half of the hour has passed. So now it's 8:30. And finally, when the big hand is on the 9, we say it's 8:45. So now it's 8:45. But wait a minute. What happens when the big hand isn't on the 12 or the 3 or the 6 or the 9? We count the minutes in 5. So it's 8:05, 8:10, 8:15, 20:08, 25:08, 6:30. Oh, but now it changes. From here we count how many minutes there are before the next hour. Attention. Now it's 9:25, 9:20, 9:15, 10:07, and 5:07. So, how do we say it's 10:30? We say it's 10:30. More examples. It's 3:20. It's 3:20. It's 7:35. It's 8:25. It's 5:05. It's 5:05. It's 11:45. It's 11:45. Get it? It's quite fun, isn't it?
We have learned how to tell the time. Let's talk now about expressions with the word time. We use them all the time. Look at these sentences. Are you thinking of getting married? Time will tell. This is like saying, I don't know. We'll see. I bought a new car. About time. That's like saying that you should have done it before. I want to learn piano, but it takes time. That means that you need to practice a lot. Of course, we are always ready to have a nice, a lovely, good time. But we are not here to kill time. So let's continue with our unit. Time is money.